What we can tell you is we're waiting for an update from Buff State. They said that they will have an update around noon. Actually, in some of the posts, they said no later than noon, but no, we're now at 12:01. What they did release earlier was a statement saying university police and local authorities are investigating a threat that has been made against the campus community. To allow University Police Department and law enforcement to assess the situation, we are closing the campus and canceling all classes for the remainder of the day. Thursday, March 24th, effective immediately. Now, residential students should return to their residence hall rooms. Commuter students should leave campus for the day, and all non-essential employees are dismissed. If you're not able to leave campus, please go to the sports arena. We will share more information as soon as it becomes available. Right now, we're going to head out to Kelly Dudzik, who's live at Buff State with more on what's actually happening there. Hey, Kelly.
Yeah, Pete, I just got here, and up until a few minutes ago, the only thing out of the ordinary that I saw was that there were a bunch of police cars in that parking lot behind me, and the fact that that parking lot is empty right now in the middle of the day. We're at the corner of Grant and Letchworth on the Buff State campus, where classes, as you said, have been canceled for the day. Students who live on campus were told to go back to their dorms. If you don't live on campus, you were told to go home, and if you need a place to stay, you can go to the sports arena. You know, we found out about this right as midday was starting, that classes were canceled because of some sort of threat on campus. And there is this increased police presence. As I just said, there were a bunch of police cars in this parking lot at the corner of Grant and Letchworth up until noon. We don't know anything else at this point, but we do know that Buff State is going to be doing some kind of press conference at some point this afternoon. So we should have more to tell you at that point, and we'll of course have the latest for you on air and online and at 4 o'clock on Most Buffalo. For now, live in Buffalo, Kelly Dudzik, Channel 2 News.
All right, thank you very much, Kelly. And once again, I got a call from my son, who's a Buff State campus, in full disclosure, a Buff State student. He said he got to his classroom building and it was evacuating as he got there. He heard the sirens, but he said, once again, not much more unusual on campus except for the police presence and a little bit of a traffic jam with students trying to get off. So once again, to recap, Buff State has canceled all of its classes today because of a threat made toward the campus. We don't know what kind of threat that was, but we're expecting to get an update from University Police shortly, in addition to a briefing by police in Buffalo sometime this afternoon. And you can keep following this breaking story throughout the day at WGRZ.com, as well as on all of our social media pages, Facebook and Twitter. We'll also bring you the very latest this evening, starting at 4 on Most Buffalo. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming this half hour.